Hey guys, it's me again. I was having a conflict yesterday about whether I want to play Eldritch or Invoked variants of Exosisters. I've also been having like a pure build, the Utopia build, all of these different builds. I ended up settling on playing the Invoked, so Invoked replays should be the ones that you're probably going to see this week. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. But I got basically 2.5 games here. This first game was only a game one. I just thought it was very interesting because of how I ended up playing through the board. So Lucid Die Roll, go second. You notice that I've been stopping with the show both. I don't know. I've been considering just kind of showing hands, but like, oh, this is the wrong. I think this is the wrong deck. Whatever. This might be it. Actually, I think this is it. But I've just been like, I don't know. I can do show hands. It's probably just better this way for thoughts. Just because I think this allows me to see what my opponent has. But basically, this is what I was playing. Looks like it's like a Lyrilisk DPE from what we can say. Probably playing the Tri-Brigade, the King Kabio, old Tri-Brigade tech there. Good hand. However, the normal is pretty weak. So, like I've said with this deck, it's pretty reliant on the normal. If my opponent like interrupts my normal with like the DPE or a Revolt, I'm boned, right? Because then I can't special any of these, and I have no way to get Ellis on the field. So he's gonna go Bird Call, King Kabio, grab back the Cobalt Sparrow. The Warbler is a weird grab here. This guy just plays it very weird. Like, instead of going into Farrageet, you could go Farrageet, Turquoise, or wait, no, because, yeah, this guy, I don't know if this was the right line. Yeah, this is an interesting line. I'm not really sure about it, but maybe. I need to like lab out this deck a little more. This just doesn't feel like it's right. Feels like there's another line here. But he's gonna go DP, set Imperm, set the Bird Strike and pass. So he's gonna go pop the summon. I basically put him on like, you better have a way to kill me. I don't think, because I know he has the Warbler in hand, right? He could have specialed out the Warbler with Dasher, and then specialed the Sparrow from hand. Added like a, or wait, no, he would have had to special. He could have specialed Cobalt with Dasher, normal the Warbler, draw 2, overlay for Recital, and then make plays. Does he have lethal? Recital, what? Recital detach 1, add Nerval? Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think he has a way to kill me here. But then again, he does draw 2, so I'd just be down pretty far. So thank God he misplayed. So he's just gonna go and attack. So here, gonna go normal Ellis. The reason that I do this first is I was hoping maybe he'll DP it on summon like he did with Stella. You know, just in case. Maybe like, then again, you know, he doesn't know that I have any of these cards in my hand, so nothing to expect. Here I'm going to go into Mikale specifically because I know I have the ability to get another spellcaster on board, so my Nari Fire and Nefarious are still alive. Here, this is a pretty neat interaction that I wanted to show off, but he's going to imperm the Mikale's effect to add. I am going to chain Mikale's to target his DPE. He's going to chain DPE. And so now he can either pop my Mikale's and give me the search, or he can pop his own card and go -1. Well, I mean, he's going -1 because DPE comes back. But like, I can get rid of the DPE very easily in that scenario because I can just like, you know, next turn like cast Patel or Osophiel and just not let him activate graveyard effects. So I think I'm ahead there in that scenario should he choose to like DPE himself. But like, he just has to wait. He has no way to like play basically, and that's why this specifically is so good, right? Because it forces that interaction. and I'm basically going +1 because he used 2 interruptions on 1 card, and that 1 card still got a search. So I'm gonna go normal Stella, special Inari, special Nefarious, overlay these 2 into Caspitel search Sophia, and then special Sophia to draw 1. Draw into an Ellis. Really not a great draw, because like, I mean, I just go into a Gaga Magician, because like, there's no point in specialing it, because I have no way to get like another monster on the field really, to make another rank 4, and like, I don't think 500 damage is worth it. I think I'd rather hold it for follow-up. Plus, at this point, since I've used the Sophia to draw 1, the Vadis is no longer alive with the Irene as a target, because I play 3 Stella, 3 Sophia, or 3 Stella, 3 Ellis, 1 Sophia, 1 Irene. So, yeah, just not a great draw there. Was hoping for like an Alistair or a Meltdown. And so there, I would have gone into the Utopic Future Draco, and then I was just winning. Like I said, I think Gaga Magician is cuttable. I just haven't, I just haven't had enough playtesting with this deck. Just gonna show you guys game 2. Normal Tri-Raid combos, Kit special, or Farrajeet special, Nerval, Bearbrum, and then this is a more new wave Tri-Raid combo where he's gonna go DPE, TP, pop Bearbrum to add Revolt, and then so I don't know why he doesn't flip anti-spell, but like, I mean, we take those. He's gonna Revolt for 4, go into Shureg, New Chain Nerval, and so he does declare the DP. So I was thinking here, I was like, right, so I do get rolled, right, and so I have a couple of options here. I could go for Makala, right, with like the Ellis in hand, but I can't activate Pax to special because Pax still has to add and then special. It's not like you can special, or you can special basically. Zen means you have to resolve like this first part of the effect to then be able to do the second part of the effect. So I can't just like special, which is unfortunate. So the other option is to banish DPE, go for Goides, pop Shureg. Shureg will get a search for a Nerval, and then basically put him on like better have some form of negation next turn, because whatever he specials I can pop with a Goides, and then just hope that I don't die, because I can then like activate. I can't special with Pax then, so like Pax would be dead until next turn basically. So I'm basically choosing what I want. I could also like, I was thinking about it just like to see, because like I could go Purgatrio, because Purgatrio would be 23, 25, and I could like beat over this, but it's not enough damage for lethal, and Purgatrio provides me no follow-up, so. Pop the Shureg, he's going to Shureg add DD Crow, which is a really good add because it means I can't get the Alistair back. Invocation has to shuffle itself back into the deck to get me a, where is it? You target Spanish, shuffle this card into your deck, and if you do. So it has to shuffle into deck to get you the Alistair back. I'm going to Droplet, send Verte, negate Goides, and then here, he's going to go for a 4. I'm going to chain to the Fractal, and then we get disconnected here, which is just unfortunate. Yep. Moving on to this next game. I don't know why I got this far ahead. We'll just reload it real quick. Let me just check this. Okay, it's still paused, thank God. Okay, so playing against Virtual World. Looks like it's got some of the new like E-Telly Ghost Ogre stuff. Meltdown, Alistair, Vadis, Stella, review. So, like I said, this is one of those ones where you have 2 lines where you could go normal Stella, special random you, but like that just doesn't get you as much plus as Alistair does. So we're gonna go Meltdown. This was just Ash bait. People don't main deck Droll, and so I think Meltdown is a pretty good Ash target. You know, sometimes they like to do it. Sometimes they'll try to Ash the Alistair. It really just depends on the person, right? Because sometimes they're like, oh, I don't want to get to Dogmatica stuff, Winda. Then I'm going to go Ellis, add the Spell Trap, add Armament, because I already have Vadis. I could add Pax here, but I just felt like Pax wasn't worthwhile, because I'd then use the Stella, because I'd then use the Stella from hand to be able to get value out of the Pax, which just means that I can Vadis for 3 effectively, but like if they aren't playing out of their graveyard, I have no guarantee of a Vadis for 3, and I'm going in blind, obviously, because I don't know they're playing VW at this time. So I think Armament is better blind if you already have a Vadis. Yeah. And then I'm an Invocation, banish those 2, grab Mechaba, throw the Alistair back in hand, Invocation to the top of the deck, and call it a day. I do have Rain Ryu in case I wanted to go for the wind one, the Book of Moon, for follow-up next turn, and I've got a Vadis and an Armament set. I'm going to go Kowloon. So here, this is a big fucking telegraph that he's going to go Kowloon into Kinglong. This is basically what I was reading the moment he went Kowloon. He was like, Kowloon into Kinglong, Kinglong banish, Kowloon, and negate Mechaba, and then play. But this is where Vadis comes in insanely handy, because if he doesn't negate, Kinglong, or if he doesn't negate, basically if he does negate with this, I get the Vadis pluses, and even then, if he doesn't, I'm still getting the Armament, which allows me to lock him out of graveyard effects. So on res of Kinglong, flip Vadis. Get a Kinglong banish Mechaba. I'm going to go into Caspatel. Again, I'm going in blind. This is better for follow-up, and Mikalace is obviously just the best one. He's going to normal summon Nian, go for Lulu. Here, I think I was a bit too hasty. I was worried about something like a Coral Dragon popping, because I'm pretty sure that's an on-summon effect. I might be wrong about that, though. I'm not entirely sure. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just banish the Lulu and put you on a way, like, you better have a way to get it back, you know? He's going to go Lily, target Nian. I'm like, okay. And so here I'm like, well, he has nothing in graveyard. I'd rather keep I have 2 choices between what I want to keep for follow-up, because Armament into Sophia basically wins me the game, right? Because Zhuanwu is dead, and Kinglong he can't add. And I was like, you know, if the 2 cards in his hand are just not anything, he loses the game. So I'm going to go Sophia, I'll stop graveyard effects. He's going to Desires, you know, unfortunate that he just drew it. He's going to draw into Nib and a Nib. So, doesn't draw anything. Like, even if he does draw something, he has to draw specifically a tuner as well. So I was just like, there's too much stuff that needs to be too specific. And he already normaled, so he's going to scoop it up. Game 2. Kind of a brick. I mean, I have Engine in Sophia and Ranryu, which is an Xyz. But Dark Ruler, Ash Blossom, and Nib should get me through to my turn, basically. Ash the Kowloon. You can Ash this because it can send the top 3 decks. It doesn't matter how many Virtual World cards are face up. Ruling you should know right there. And then he's going to set Tikaboo, set Judgment, and pass because he has no VWs in hand. I'm going to go Meltdown. Normal Alistair, he's going to Ash. I'm going to special. Tikaboo, again, a reason that I'm playing this deck, it loses to Tikaboo a lot less. You know, these are dragons, Alistair is spellcaster, the XDs are all warriors, so you can make them all. He's going to Judgment to summon Mikalace. He's going to normal Nian activate GG effect. And then he's going to go 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 summons. Yeah, I was like, maybe he should have played around Nib. I'm not sure. I mean, because because in this scenario, you lose all value on your king long by like, because Tikaboo hurts here, you know. And so like maybe you go for 4. I mean, playing around Nib here is obviously the correct choice. I do have Nib in hand, but like from his perspective, if he doesn't know I have Nib in hand, maybe you don't play around it and just like hope to play. Draw Invocation, best top deck honestly, because now I am playing the game. He's got an Ash, and you know, I can get my Alistair back. It's a double normal. And then so I have 2 choices here, right? I can go normal Alistair, and then like try to make another Makava, which I just didn't think was worth it. Maybe make like a Purga trio. I do have Randy, right? Yeah. I could also make the Wind one, like Book of Moon something. But I was just like, I have Zeus. I just want to clear it. He can't out his own Tikaboo. So like, he also, right? He can't out his own Tikaboo, and he basically needs 2 VW cards to actually start playing. So unless his top deck is specifically Desires, like he can't play. Get a normal Sophia just in case he decides to go for like the King Long play. Draws into Lulu, which is a great draw, obviously. And obviously can't use packs because Tikaboo. Oh yeah, that's another reason why I couldn't do like a double Mechaba play. Tikaboo. Gonna add Armament, because you can do that under Tikaboo as well. So he's gonna go plus that way, right? If he does, like he'll have 2 cards, right? So once he has 2 cards, he'll probably use the King Long to get rid of whatever card he thinks like is less useful, which means I can do a double Sophia play. I can go like, now I can go into Sophia, Sophia, and then he's gonna try to use Nyan. He can't because of Sophia. He's gonna go Lulu. I'm gonna chain Mechaba. I could have shotgunned the Armament as well once Sophia resolved, making me go into like a Mikalace. But I was just like, I might as well hold it. Plus, I can't because of the Warrior Lock, because of Tikaboo. So yeah, that's another reason. Gotta remember Tikaboo. That's something I'm working on. But yeah, that's about it for this game. And finally, on to the final one. It's friendly to reminder, like, all of these games are pretty low rated, so like, you know, there are probably a lot of misplays. And like, I'm still trying to get better with this deck as well. I open Exosister Invocation. So my thought process here is that like I'd rather like go into the Exosister stuff and then hold the Alistair for next turn. I also think this was one of the first games I played, and like I do have the UFD combo, so I'm not super worried. He's gonna Gamma me here. I think Gamma probably hurts worse if I go the Alistair line too, because if I go normal Alistair, I can't like and then activate the effect obviously. Because I want to get that second invocation to like play more. I can't go Brand Ryu because I will have no Alistair on board or no spellcasters on board if he gammas. Pass. So now I know that he is playing this new Kinchin, like this new Synchro deck. He drew a lot of hand traps, Valor, Despot 01, Soft Garnet, Ogre, and Gamma. And then obviously Red Rose, which was his normal. He's gonna pass. Then I'm gonna go normal Alistair. He's gonna Valor. Gonna use the invocation, special summon out the Makava. Grab the Alistair back to hand, and then go beat over. Gonna go Vadis. Or get Vadis. And then he draws the Destrudo, which is dead, because no matter, like if he normal summons Ogre or like normal Despot 01 and then tries to use Destrudo, I just negate it with Mechaba and get rid of it, and that's a day. So this time he draws a lot better. Red Rose, Triple Tack, Fateful, Magician Souls, and Valor. I draw my good going second cards. I got Dark Ruler, Stella, and Alistair, Invocation, and Vadis. That being said, you can still set up a Scythe Lock probably. You know, this deck just kind of does stuff. I don't really like it does things, you know. Enchantress, grab right equip, grab Draco back equip, or Souls first, right? Then you send it, and the Faithful, draw 2 Draco back, and he's gonna draw the Griffin Rider, which is just crazy here, because then he can normal summon the Red Rose, go into Baron, get the Rocks Rose, get the Basil Rose shoot, summon back, make Hulk. I'm gonna go Yazi, Mare, Basil Rose shoot back, make Cupid Pitch. Cupid Pitch makes 2-8 level 7 now because it's level 3. Yep. Increase by level tuner. Then go Dagda, set Scythe, Hulk, Desperado 1, go for Borreload Savage, grab the Creation Resonator, and then go for Verte, and then boom, Scythe Lock. And then so he chooses not to Scythe Lock in standby phase. Not really sure why. Maybe just worried about Gamma. I know Gamma is common in like invoked decks. But main one, I'm just gonna shoot the Dark Ruler. And then Borreload does lose his counter. That's important. He's gonna Veiler the Alistair, but I have like so many targets in his grave, so that's my plan. I'm just like, I don't really need to care about my grave right now. I have targets in his grave. Gonna go into the Mechaba, Alistair add back, and then battle phase, beat over Baron with Alistair, because then he has no negates on Mechaba, or no negates on Boral. If he DPs, I can just Mechaba, and I've got Vadis for next turn, or his next turn basically. So if he ever tries to play out of his graveyard, Vadis will own him. I'm gonna discard the Stella here because Alistair is live no matter what next turn, and Stella needs an Exosister to be live. So you just gotta think about that next turn plays. Yeah. Plus, like, just getting rid of the DP is so insanely good. Soul, send Illusion, send the Fusion Destiny to draw 1, activate triple attack. It's gonna show hand, hit the Alistair. Special summon the Creation Resonator, and then make those into a Dark. Dark is gonna take the Alistair and special summon it to his side of field, but that is moving a card from the graveyard, so I will chain Exosister Vadis. And then he's going to take the Alistair on res. I'm going to target. He's going to banish the Stella with the Call by the Grave. And then so that means that I will only get the Ellis effect. Going to Ellis effect into Mikalace. Going to banish to draw 2. And then here he's going to go into the Unicorn. Going to target the Ellis. I'm going to chain to banish the Borreload Savage Dragon, because I can clear the Unicorn with the Mechaba, so the 1 card in hand, it needs to specifically be an extender that can get him to access code. Otherwise, he doesn't have a way to lethal. Plus, like, he's used a lot of his resources, so I was just like, I don't think he has something, and I was right. It was a Gamma. Inari Fire. I could have normal summoned this, but I just felt like it was a bit too risky. You know, because if I then draw into another level 4, it's kind of dead. That being said, if I do draw into like a Gigabyte or a Rainview, it's dead anyways. So it's a very tough consideration, I'd argue. I personally felt like, you know, if I draw into a Gigabyte or Rainview, I can just normal summon it then, and like it doesn't close the clock at all. Because it'd be 25, so it'd be 300, 2100. He'd be at 49. 49. What is this? This is actually what, 30. 40 exactly, yeah. So it'd still be 3 turns. The math on the clock only changes, I think, after like 2 turns of attacking with it, because it'd be 3, and then he'd be at what, 57. 57 minus 40 is 17, yeah. So the math only changes, like it's still 3 turns either way, so I'd rather hold it. Not show him what I have. God did Nefarious. Yeah, so he draws into Souls. Souls is kind of a dead draw here. I believe he went through probably both of his illusions already. So yeah, I just normal summon, play beat down here. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show off the Invoked variant a little more. I've been like vibing with it a lot more. Like I said in the Invoked video, check that out if you haven't already. I don't know, I just haven't felt like, I felt like there's something wrong with the Eldritch deck. I just can't figure out what it is, and so I'm trying to workshop it right now. You know, I'm in the lab. If you guys do have any ideas, make sure to leave them down in the comments. A link to the deck obviously is appreciated. Yeah, but anyway, guys, have a great day.